Hello guys, welcome to the video. I hope you all are well. Today's video, guys, for the Necromancer class is the Summon Golem build for Endgame Pit and Infernal Hordes, okay? Now guys, this probably won't go to T7 until hopefully Blizzard fixes the Ring of Mendelin, because unfortunately at the time of recording this video, Ring of Mendelin's plus the Skeleton Warrior Mastery, Mage Rising, Golem Mastery is currently not working at the moment, so we're actually missing a lot of DPS at the moment. But once Blizzard does fix this, obviously, you know, the damage would be much higher. But anyway guys, so this one uses Bone Storm and basically got infinite barrier, okay, which is really nice, and keeps you alive, because the new barrier aspect now, guys, is just absolutely insanely good for us Necromancers. So yeah, let's go show it in action then. So as always, it's a full Golem build of all your pets, guys, and focuses on survivability and mobility. You can actually use this build to just play the whole game, to be honest. It's still very mobile, not quite as mobile as the Necromancer, but it still zips around nicely. It's got lots of tank as well. Alright guys, so let's go into, we'll just do a show it on a quick Hordes 5. I won't do the whole thing, we'll just show it in action for a bit. And in we go. Onwards for victory. Alright guys, first things first, man, we need to curse absolutely everything. Curse. Also guys, this version doesn't use the blighted aspects or shadow passive either. It's a great feast build with reanimation and all those good stuff, man. Alright guys, let's go in. So curse, send in the golem. Golem does the big AoE. Let's kite the sky for a bit, and there we go. So we're in this point now, hit Bone Storm. And you can most times just run in and just you know, just sickness the monsters, guys, have infinite barrier. Okay, let's run down here. But curse everything, guys, and spam Corp Explosion. Now Corp Explosion gives us a lot of our cooldowns, okay? So curse. Tendrils. Send the golem with the pack of monsters pulled by tendrils. Profit. And that's all you really got to do. Bone Storm's back up again. Sounds Bone Storm, guys, is available to cast it. We'll use multi-charge Vader Boots as always. There's a big bro there. Curse. Bit of Shadow Corp Explosion. Try to set our cooldowns a bit quicker. We are using the shaker on this one. You don't have to use a shaker, but I do recommend it if you've got one. I'm trying to get Blizzard, guys, to make it so shaker works for pet DPS as well. At the moment, it's still worth using though, because the cooldown and the damage reduction is just godly. As always. Right, curse. Tendrils. And send in the golem, man. Your golem also has a Bone Storm around it as well. Okay, so he procs Barry for you as well. Okay, which is great. So let's do one more round. But we might do the whole thing. We'll just show this quickly, yeah. That'll do. So once again, guys, cuts with the Grappify it. There we go. And Bone Storm's up. There's the big boys. Right, let's go to this event over here. Also, Golem, guys, we're going to leap across the screen if it's far enough. Look. Whee, there he goes. There we go. Hey, get over it, Golem. Specialist thing for me. Thank you, sir. You get the idea. So, curse, guys. Pull everything in tendrils. Cast Corp Explosion. If your Shadow Corp, this is offline, your Bone Storm. Bone Storm is key to staying alive in here. So spam Corp Explosion. Corp Explosion is done for you automatically, but you will need to do some manual Corp Explosions to reset your cooldown from the Grappify. It's important. There we go. Just pop this guy here. Let's get into the Soul Spire. Curse. There you go. Bit of Corp Explosion. Also, Corp Explosion recharges our power to keep great feast up as well, which drains our essence and buff our pets. Yeah, it's pretty chill, man. Well, at the moment, I can do up to about tier 6 with this build, which ain't too bad. But once we master called the gear out and Blizzard fixes Ring of Mendelin, then it should be absolutely fine. But you can use this in pits as well, guys. And it's quite mobile as well, which is kind of cool. Alright, guys, jump out then, and we'll go through the build guide. In the description of this video, guys, as always, there's a build guide to Diablo fans. And Mobalytics, I should say, actually, not Diablo fans. It's not Diablo 3, is it? Mobalytics, sorry. D3 still lives within me, boys. Well then, guys, so, book on dead first. Alright, guys, so we're using Reapers to generate corpses, okay? As always, you need lots of corpses in this build, so you can tendrils and generate corpses to make you have Fortify as well. And then you just cast tendrils on that, boys, and boom, you know, spam Corp Explosion. Shadow Mages, guys, that pierce now, goes for all the enemies. Always use the first rune, because it gives you an extra 15% increased damage across everything, which is really nice. And then, guys, last but not least, it's of course the Blood Golem, which is just the powerhouse of the build. This is where most of our damage comes from. I use the second round in for the extra 50% increased damage. So it does a big AoE. And also, like I said earlier, the Golem now leaps across the screen if he's far enough to get past over walls, obstacles, etc., etc. It's very, very cool. Alright, guys, so let's go through the gear. Now, guys, yes, there is Shaco in this one, the Harlequin Crest, the Mythic Unique. This is best in slot because the damage reduction and the cooldown reduction is just really, really good now. It's a really good thing. Gives us HP as well, armor. It's just fantastic. I was really lucky to craft a GA version. So, guys, if you don't have a Shaco, don't worry. Okay, now you do want this, okay, but you can just use a legendary helm and put a perfect aspect instead into here, okay, and go for intelligence, maximum life, and lucky chance. Okay, the reason why you want lucky chance because a perfect aspect turns your shadow, your skill priest down, power your shadow warriors, basically your melee pets, to do a shadow stun. Okay, now what happens is when the pet does that shadow stun on a target with Decrepify on it, it actually procs the cooldown from Decrepify. So you can reset your cooldowns even faster, okay? So this is a replacement until you get a Shaco. So you can just use this and it'd be absolutely fine. Unfortunately, you'd just be missing that whopping 20% damage reduction. Unfortunately, like I said earlier, the plus the skills at the moment, guys, does not affect pets. I would love it if Blizzard would do this because minions are falling behind a lot of the builds at the moment. Minions are still very good though, so yeah, you can do that, okay? And also, as always, guys, red gems in your main gear for the HP bonus, yeah? Brilliant. Okay, guys, so yeah, perfect aspect helm, like with this roll here, if you don't have Shaco, and it'd be absolutely fine, okay? It'd be absolutely fine. Brilliant. Okay, guys, so when you're masterworking your Shaco, try to hit the cooldown reduction. It's the most important thing, because you need to keep Bone Storm up as much as possible. If Bone Storm's not up, you're probably going to die, okay? So remember, the Bone Storm generates basically barrier from this aspect here in our chest plate. It's really, really important. So guys, masterwork, and try to hit cooldown as much as possible. Just trying to max it out all the way with the masterwork on the 4, 8, and 12 masterwork. Good luck, man. To be honest, 2 probably will be okay. Alright guys, so on the chest plate, we are using Shielding Storm. Shielding Storm is amazing now. Each time Shielding Storm damage the enemy, you gain a barrier equal up to 6% of your maximum life for 10 seconds. Okay, so this is procced. As soon as you cast this, it goes onto you and your Golem as well. And as it's hitting targets, you just get infinite barrier. And most of the time, depending on what level of difficulty you're doing, you can just sit in the middle of the mobs, guys. Long this is up, you're sitting there and you're pretty much indestructible. Use a potion, guys, to give you HP bonus as well. And at the moment, with a very basic set, that's not really masterwork that much. I'm sitting at 41,000 HP. Not too bad. Yeah, so I haven't really got much in the way of GA gear or anything like that. Brilliant. Okay, guys, so on the chest plate, we're using Intelligence, Maximum Life, and Golem Mastery. Golem Mastery is super important for the DPS of your Golem. Okay, so make sure you get at least a +2 chest plate. Preferably a GA one like this, which I was very fortunate to find. And every 1 point of Golem Mastery just gives you so much damage in this game. I'm in town right now, so it's not showing the correct number, but I take this off. I'm 3,000 now, and it drops it to 1,753. So really, really important, guys, to when you do your masterworking, you want to hit on Golem as much as possible. If you get all 3 on Golem, your DPS on it will just skyrocket. It's great. Brilliant. So yeah, always master that way, guys, to top, okay? As always, guys, all the best rolls of gear, tempers, etc. in the description of the video, as always, yeah? But you should have HP temper here, and tendrils range. Unfortunately, I've got Corp Explosion. Yeah, this one kind of bricked a little bit, still okay. Alright, guys, glove is actually the Great Feast now. So what I've done is I've taken out now Blighted. And I just wait for a Great Feast build with reanimation on top as well now. Because this way, it's just the damage is always there. You don't have to wait for Blighted to go X stacks, blah, blah, blah. And I'm actually using the Cannon Edict passive as well. We'll go over the skills in a minute for the easy mode attack speed for our pets, which is good. So, yeah, guys, attack speed, crit. Lucky chance to slow, and of course Golem damage on your gloves. Aspect of the Great Feast, guys, your minions do up to 45% increased damage, but each one drains 1 essence from you per second. I do have an essence generator built with this build from the Sacring Militia has Grim Feast. So as we explode and do automatic corp explosion from Sacring, we get an essence back to keep the Great Feast fed. Okay, you can put this onto a 2-hander or an amulet, guys, to increase the damage bonus, but because we're using Ring of Mendling now, I've just gone for pure attack speed on this build. Okay, so because we want to basically proc Ring of Mendling as much as possible, because the explosion from this ring can actually proc cooldowns from Decrepify. So, but feel free to like put Great Feast into your weapon and all that sort of stuff to do more bigger damage, but you will have more essence costs if you do that. But so far, this version seems to be working pretty solid. Try it out. So yeah, guys, when you're masterworking this item here on your tempers, always try to masterwork the golem damage up. That's the most important thing. Try to get that on all three if you can. For legs, guys, I'm using Blood Getters. Blood Getters is a fantastic aspect because a Skeletal Priest can heal you and also buffs you and your DPS for you and your pets by 21% X as well. It's just a brilliant thing. Okay, guys, so I've got Intelligence, Maximum Life, and Life per Second currently. Because I'm using Shaker, it's got the armor bonus. I don't need armor on my pants. But if you use this helm here, then you will need armor on your pants to cap out. Okay? If you're using Shaker, you just get armor there as well on top. Right then, guys, so tempers, tendril size as always, and maximum life on the temper. Okay? When you're masterworking this, guys, hit Intelligence. Okay? Hit the Intel, because Intel is king. More DPS these days, because sell every 8 intel now for 1% damage increase. Lovely! Okay, guys, so Boots Mount Occult Domain for the extra pet maximum for Skeletal Warriors and Skeletal Mages, Intelligence, Movement Speed, Lightning Resistance, just to cap out, and then Lucky Chance, guys, on Temper here to stun, and then Movement Speed bonus on the Temper. And once you're masterworking this, guys, just hit out on the Intelligence once again to max it out. Weapon, guys, it's a 2-handed scythe, so we have the baseline summoning damage bonus, then Intelligence, maximum life, and crit strike damage. And now, normally you would have minion attack speed here, guys, on the Temper. That's now gone, because we're capped out on attack speed, we just don't need it. And we're putting Bone Storm duration instead. When you're masterworking, try to get one hit on Bone Storm duration. If you're having issues keeping Bone Storm up, with your current cooldown. And then, guys, after that, the 2 hits onto the Golem damage, to make your Golem hit even harder. If you max out your Shaker, though, if you got one, and you get all 3 hits on the cooldown reduction, that should be enough, I think. Then you just go pure Golem on the Temper Masterworking. Fantastic. And of course, guys, we're using Reanimation for the extra 80% damage buff to all pets after 10 seconds while they're alive. Finally, guys, we're using Frenzied Dead. Okay, so Frenzied Dead basically gives us a massive attack speed buff, an extra 68%. Now, on the Cult Leader Paragon board node, legendary node, only 100% attack speed gives you the damage buff, okay? And in fact, only attack speed after that doesn't give you any more damage buff from Cult Leader node. So, but I'm doing a test at the moment where I'm just putting as much attack speed to build as possible. I'm well over 100% now. And the reason behind that, like I said earlier, is because we want as much attack speed as possible to proc the Ring and Mendel. Okay? If that explosion is going off super quick, that means that it's proccing to Crepify even quicker, and it just gives you a better flow of combat. Like I said, feel free to check around the aspects and see what works for you. But this works really well. Okay, guys, so I've gone for maximum life here. I've got currently Lucky Chance on here as well. Would like to change that to Amplify because it's more damage on curses. Big. And then, guys, Hellbent Commander obviously just gives us damage for all pets. Massive DPS increase. And then, guys, for Tempers, Golem cooldown reduction. This is extremely important to have on this Temper. And then, of course, Golem damage as well. When you are masterworking, try to hit on Hellbent Commander all the way. Okay, because it just gives you so much DPS. Sweet. My favourite ring again, guys, Ring of Sacrifice Soul. You can get this from Varshan. Boss. It now has Lucky Chance, Movement Speed now, so the HP, Corpse Skills, and Grim Harvest. Now, the Grim Harvest, guys, gives you essence per corpse, okay, that you explode or use. So, this actually powers the Great Feast, okay, in our gloves currently, which is really nice. Then, guys, also cast your Raised Skeleton, Corpse Explosion, and Tendrils as well. When you're masterworking this, guys, I would go for the Lucky Chance, because Lucky Chance will proc so you can reset your cooldowns from Decrepify from your pets, okay, and Corpse Explosion as well, and of course AoE from the Ring of Mendel, which is next. Ring of Mendel, guys, man. So like I said earlier, unfortunately it is still bugged at the time of this video. Once Blizzard finally fix it, it would give us a big damage bump, because it's got Skeletal Warrior Mastery, Mage Mastery, and Golem Mastery. Once that's working, because right now it doesn't work, like you can see nothing's going up, super annoying. Once that is actually working, then we're going to get a really nice damage bump. They changed it a little bit now. It's got intelligence now. Percent damage. They shouldn't have put percent damage there. They should have made it so mages cast twice there, in my opinion. Minion attack speed is always good. Then Skeletal Warrior Mastery, guys. Mage Mastery and Golem Mastery. When you're obviously masterworking this ring, guys, try to hit the Mastery. Okay, because it just gives you such a huge damage bump. Once it finally works, of course. Alright, guys, so let's go into the skill tree. Okay, guys, so just 2 points here. To activate the next tree, put 1 point into unlimited energy. Then max out Huge Flesh, that gives you lucky chance corpses and double on bosses, really important. Max out your spiked armor, guys, that way you get loads of armor bonus, and also the thorns damage can actually proc lucky chance as well. And cooldown from Decrepify from your pets, so as you want the mobs are hitting your pets, you can actually proc it as well, man. You'll decrep, which is great. Max out Skull Warrior size, guys, so they should damage and HP. Don't want your pets to die, do you? And then there's 1 point in the Corp Explosion over the Shadow Corp Explosion, and Shadow Corp Explosion proc stuns, cooldowns. Really, really important to spam Corp Explosion, especially during like harder content, because when you're spamming Corp Explosion, guys, and the target is Decrepified, it can proc your cooldowns from Decrepify. Okay, just hold it now, just go boom, 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 just slam it, and yeah, good things will happen. And that way you can keep your Bone Storm up as well, and then make your Golem cast as well. I've actually maxed out, guys, Grim Harvest. Okay, so now I currently get 12 essence for every corpse, which is more than enough to power the Great Feast. Fantastic, and it's also done for you automatically as well. Then, guys, 3 and 3 by Fuel by Death for the extra 9% X from corpses after 6 seconds. Max out Death's Embrace, guys, damage reduction and damage to enemies close. Then Amplify, as always, 3 of 3 for extra 12% increased damage to cursed enemies. Then, guys, key to the build, man, Decrepify is just amazing. Slow and damage reduction, stun as well, and of course cooldowns. Okay, this is key to the build. Curse everything, it's really important. It's got a Mage Mask, guys, for the extra 6% increased damage and life as well. Then down here into Tendrils, guys. Tendrils are amazing, man. Pulls in everything, slows them and stuns them and makes them vulnerable. Okay, so once everything's been pulled in by Tendrils, guys, send in the Golem, make sure everything's cursed, bang, everything just dies. Fantastic. 1 point, guys, in Reaper Pursuit. I put 2 points into Crippling Darkness, so as the Shadow DOT from Shadow Corp Explosion is ticking, you can actually generate lots of stagger for big bosses and stuns enemies, just keeps things locked down. It's kind of nice. 3/3, guys, in the Concert Carapace, so as we corpse form from our skills or minions, it fortifies us, and when you get fortified we get big damage bonus and damage bonus reduction. Nice. I did try, guys, to use rapid obfuscation. Every 100 essence you spend reduces the cooldown to your bone skills by 0.5 seconds per point. This should work with Great Feast because it drains our essence. It doesn't work. I've reported the bug to Blizzard. Hopefully they change it. If they do, I'll update this guide, and then as our essence is going down naturally from Great Feast, hopefully they fix this, and then we can use this in the build, and it just makes Bone Storm go up much, much quicker. Blizzard, please fix that. It would be really, really nice. Brilliant. Then, guys, max out, of course, Golem Mastery. He is our powerhouse of the build, and does all our main DPS max this out. Then, guys, Inspiring Leader for the crit for us and our pets while we're healthy. And, of course, guys, always max out Hellbent Commander. Well, you control at least 7 minions. Your minions deal up to 60% increased damage. They've reduced it by 15%. But it now works at all ranges, so you no longer have to risk your Necromancer now, guys, being close to targets like we did in the previous patch. Then, guys, of course, Bone Storm. Bone Storm casts on our character and our Golem as well, and the Golem can proc Shielded Storm as well, which is awesome. And then, guys, it gives us an extra 15% damage reduction as well, and then an extra 20% crit, so which is just fantastic. So all your pets will crit like crazy. Now, the guys, normally in all my Golem builds, I normally use Shadow Blight and proc the Shadow Blight passive sort of thing, but I've taken it out of the build now, because it just was nerfed too much. It's only 100% X now. And I've gone over to Kaelin's Edict. Okay, so your minions now gain 3% attack speed for every active minion. Okay, so we get 36% attack speed from that. And that's why we can now, don't need to use now, attack speed temper on our weapon. Because I'm well over 100% right now. The more attack speed, the better, guys. Proc that Ring of Mender, get the AoE going. Boom, boom, boom. Brilliant. Okay, guys, so what's left? The Paragon tree. Okay, guys, still my core Paragon tree. I've not really changed anything. Now, remember, we are overcapped on armor right now. Because of Shaker, I've got way too much armor, man. Way too much armor. So we can really need 9,230 points of armor to cap. So we could actually tweak the Paragon tree a little bit. If you're using the Shaker, you can get that armor bonus. So you can take some of the armor nodes out if you want to. But as usual, guys, first glyph here, guys, on starting one is Corporeal. Okay, you and your minions deal 10x damage, physical damage, and gain movement speed by you as well, and a 150 bonus to all magic nodes within range. Okay, so we get some bonuses here as well. So, yeah, nice and easy, guys. Physical damage, Golem's physical damage. Up next tree, guys, of course, is Cult Leader. Now, your minions deal 30% increased damage for each 20% attack speed, and it's capped at 100%. And like I said, I'm currently well over 100%. I think I'm about 120, man, because I just want all my pets to attack as fast as possible to smash up that Ring of Mender and AoE, man. So it just resets our cooldowns even quicker. Lovely. Next glyph, guys, is Essence. Okay, so the crit strike damage bonus and crit strike damage to enemies that are healthy. Don't worry about all this stuff here, guys. You don't need summoning damage, guys. It's just not worth having, to be honest. It's not really that good. So that's why I've ignored it. Just saved a bunch of points. And the damage reduction you don't need as well for your pets, because we just got infinite corpses, so you can always keep them up. Brilliant. Next string, guys, is, of course, Scent of Death. Damage and damage reduction when you're near corpses. Next glyph is Control. Okay, so we're CCing everything with, and stunning, like with Shadow Corp Explosion as well. And, just casted to Crepify is classed as a crowd control, guys, so bang, you get a big damage bump there, and you get an extra 20x for you and your minions as well. It's really nice. And then come up here, guys, the next trick, which is Flesh Eater. Now, this is how you buff your damage big time, okay? Now, so just do Shadow Corp Explosion, guys, 5 times, and then you get a 40% increased damage buff for 6 seconds. So just before you send in the Golem and everything's tendrilled in, it's cool cursed up, yeah? Just do 5 Shadow Corp Explosions. It's really fast. You've got loads of attack speed. And as soon as you see it up on in your buff bar, send in the Golem, guys, bang. That's the rotation you only need to do. It's super easy, man. Boom. Next one, guys, of course, is Golem. Okay, so for every 5 willpower within range, you get Golem damage, and 25x as well once you reach the target, which we've done now. I've added elite damage now as well, which is doubling up, and all your resistance, guys, in this build are capped as well, which is nice. Next tree, guys, is cool. Of course, the Hulking Monstrosity, man, for the extra Golem damage. Maximum life and deals 100% increased damage. That's why Golem is so good now. This is really nice, guys. What I've done is I put Dead Razor here. Normally I would put it down here to Cult Leader. Don't do that. Put it here, guys, because a Dead Razor can buff the Golem stuff here. So you can see right now I've got 100% Golem damage here, done an extra 50% on top. And we're just gaining more Golem damage, like an extra 75%. It's also buffing the damage reduction with the Golem as well. It's really, really nice. So yeah, got all the Golem damage stuff, guys. It's all capped up, man. As always. Fantastic. Alright, guys, last tree is up here, which is Bloodbath, okay? So we'll go up here, and we'll grab all the HP stuff as well. And also, guys, got damage by Fortified as well, which is really, really nice. Also damage by Fortified, which should done automatically for you. And the last one, guys, is the Vulnerable Rune, which is Exploit. Damage to vulnerable targets, vulnerables from your corpse tendrils as always, and damage up to 10x. And there you go, guys, that is the build map. Love this Paragon tree. I spent a lot of time with this Paragon tree. It just works really, really well. And there you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more videos very, very soon. I'm thinking about doing some sort of mage build next. Mages, guys? Pure mages? Sounds fun. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. GG.